Hello everybody, welcome back. So I will be doing a new pour for you today. I'm just putting my gloves on. Okay, so I have a 30 by 40 centimeters canvas, so that's 12 by 16. I will be doing a 3 cups flip cup pour. I have selected some cool colours for you today, so I've got obviously some white, some titanium white from Montmartre, some phthalo blue, some dark blue, some light purple and some turquoise. So all our Montmartre colours, similar to this bottle. So I mixed my paints 1-to-1 with my pouring medium, which is my usual PVA water mix. I've got 100 grams of paint and 100 grams of pouring medium in there. So I will put, so that's 200 grams in each cup, so 800 grams, which is, I need about between 700 and 800 to do a flip cup pour for that size canvas. So I will be putting 4 drops of treadmill silicone. So that's just standard treadmill silicone that I got on the internet. It will help me get the cells. So as I stir my silicone in, I will show you my consistency. So let me give it a quick stir. So I'll stir quite well. So the Montmartre paints are fairly thick, and you'll see it leaves a mount on a mount, and if you kind of rub your paint like this, just go it around, it disappears in about 3 seconds, which is what you want, so nice and thick. So let me stir my purple. Oh, it's light purple because the actual Montmartre purple is very, very dark. Okay, so that stirs the same consistency, mount on a mount, nice and thick. And my last colour with silicone in, that's my dark blue. So same thing, and stir it well. Okay, so same consistency. Okay. So let's prepare our 3 cups. So I will be layering. So the white is an opaque, the blue, this one's semi-transparent, and I believe that one is definitely an opaque. It says so on the bottle because you've got a full circle there. So if it's full, it means it's an opaque. If it's half full or see-through, that'll be a transparent, semi-transparent. There's no mention of the opacity for the purple, but I would believe it is an opaque as well. So I hope I'm still going to be able to get some cells. That's why I did put 4 drops of silicone in these instead of, usually I put 3 for that sort of quantity, but because I've got 3 opaques, 1 semi-transparent, might be struggling. And by having it nice and thick, I'll be able to get small cells through my torching, and then I will get larger cells by moving the paint around the canvas. So I'll just start layering. So I've got 3 cups. I will, I'm not sure if I can do 2 layers or I have to do 3 layers. I will see after the second layer what I've got left. The wig is finally done here. It's been a very long week, very fast but very long, if you see what I mean. I'm glad I'll be able to paint over the weekend, do a bit of alcohol inks as well, and depending on the weather, maybe start clearing out the garden, you know, ready for winter. Really depends if it's raining or not over the weekend. So yeah, busy bee all weekend, and then back to work on Monday, just as busy. There's my turquoise. So nice and thick layers. Okay. Right, now let's go back to the white. So what do? I don't want to do too thick, really. I think I might have to go for 3 layers, never mind. So let's continue with our second one. Okay. Not the third, another second layer. Depending how much I've got left, I might just have 1 or 2 colours in my last layer. So let's try a bit of white there. A bit thin layers, but it doesn't matter. I've got 2 good ones underneath. So let me just splattering the paint everywhere. Push it down. I can just wipe my cup, clean it, push it, and reuse it for something else tomorrow. Okay, let's go on this one. Got a bit of blue. Come on. I don't know if everybody already thinking about Christmas. I mean, I know we need to get Halloween out of the way first. I don't know if you saw talking about Halloween. I did a nice pour a few days ago, and it actually dried absolutely lovely. I'll have to show you in a minute once I've layered the paints and they are flipped on the canvas. It dried beautifully, so I'm really pleased with it. It was some I'm trying to remember the colours. I had some burnt umber, some off-white, so I mixed, I put like a blob of burnt umber with some white, so it's like a kind of a creamy magnolia colour, what do we call it. I had some orange and some, I think it was medium brown. I'm trying to remember the colour, what it was called. Basically a lighter brown, and it came out lovely. So, and it dried, it finished drying now. I checked it earlier on today. It's all lovely and dry. So we'll let it cure for a bit, about 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, and then use some varnish. So I used to use like liquid varnish with a brush, or just run it and let it drip. And it just took ages and it was a mess, and then I discovered spray varnishes, and it's so much easier. You spray it, leave it for an hour, 2 hours, go on, do another coat, you know, do it outside, nice and easy, no problem. So I varnish, and I use what have I got at the moment? I've got the Pebeo gloss varnish, that's what it's called. So let me just move this out of the way. So let's flip one, let's flip a second one, and the last one. So let me just make sure. I will remove one of my gloves because I really don't want to put some blue on my Halloween pour. Okay, so there it is. It dried absolutely beautifully. It's not moved. The cells stay exactly as they are, you know, from wet to dry. So I don't know if you can see properly. I just need to check the camera, but yeah, it's lovely, and it's all nice and dry. So very happy with this one. Okay, let me put the glove back on and let me check how far that paint has now run down. Oh, it's fairly hot already. Right, let's do this then. Just get this a little bit out of the way. So let's flip straight down. Okay. And corner. Right, I'm gonna just put it on the side for now. I will do the edges afterwards. So I just want to get the paint on the canvas for now. Right, same thing. I'll use the leftovers to do my edges in a minute. So mainly blue, bit of mix. And what's that one going to be like? Oh, pretty. Okay, so let's do the edges and the corners. Might as well use what's left in the cup. Come on, a bit more. Gives a few minutes as well, a couple of minutes as well. For the paint to kind of start to spread and some cells start to pop up a bit. So it's nice to give it a bit of a rest after all this hard work. Okay. So if you'll mix, once you've poured, if you get loads of cells straight away, it means your mix was too thin. You only want really just a few cells, a couple of cells here and there. It means your mix was thick enough, and then you can control your cells by torching them. So let's spread the paint a bit more to the areas of the canvas where it's not there yet. So it's got a bit of a cardboard. Just fold it in half. Let's put it on that corner so I can move the paint and I will not lose too much of the paint to start with. So let's go over that corner and come back, and then you let go of the cardboard. I'm going to do the other side. There it is. So well, the weight is already opposite to me, so I'm just going to bring it there and bring it back. Don't need to fiddle, mess about too much. Okay, so let's turn it around. Just bring a little bit more paint towards there. The problem is if I torch right now, I'm going to get cells and then it will get distorted if I have to reach out to the outer corners like that. So I might as well cover the lot and then torch. So that's it. We are officially covered. Whoops. Right. So now let's just torch and see what happens. Got a few cells already popping up with lovely multi-coloured rings. So fingers crossed my opaques work. Right, nice and high. Just go all over. make sure you don't hover above one area for too long. Just keep moving. Stuff is happening. Cells are coming through the heat. That kind of brings the silicone up to the surface, bringing some colours with it. Now still going around. Not turquoise there, nothing much happening there. Oops, bit close. Okay, now we need to leave them a minute to do their thing. Come up, so it's quite a lot there. Let's leave them be for a minute. They will grow on their own. Then I'll start stretching. I'm just moving the dirty cups out of the way before I knock them over. Okay. I really like that corner, but I'm not that keen on that bit, so I will need to sorry, bring the paint towards me. So sorry, I really like that, but I can't keep it. So I will turn it around so you can see as I tilt the canvas. Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. No pun intended. Okay, so I'm just going to start tilting the canvas from left to right to bring the paint over to that corner, and I will bring it back the same way it came. Okay, let me wipe my hands. So let's continue. So I'm still not really happy with that bit, so I'm going to go back towards that side. So the paint is back in the middle, so I will take it back again up over there, and come on pink, go, go, go. Oh. Okay. The cells are much smaller than I was expecting. Maybe one of my colours was a bit too thick, but it all seemed okay to me. I did mix new pouring medium today, and instead of my I alternate. I just take what I find kind of thing that's PVA glue, but so that might explain the difference. So I need to decide, right, let's go back. How much paint have I got left? I've still got a fairly good amount, so I'm going to carry on going for it. I think this is it. just quickly wipe the underneath. I'll give it a quick torch just for the sake of it. I don't use the, I've got something sticking there, I'll cut it. Excuse me. I don't use the purple, or light purple, sorry, that much. But I think it might need to be thinner than the others, because I think that's the purple that's making the cells struggle to come up to the surface and keep them quite small. I don't want to tilt it more than this, because it's going to start distorting the nice cells that I've got already. So I don't want to, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but I believe the purple is underneath and kind of stopping everybody coming to place. So, but let me bring you closer so you can see what I'm on about. So sorry, the lighting is not ideal, but at least if you look at the top half of your screen, you should be able to work out. Try to tilt my phone a bit more. So my cells only got 2 colours each. I haven't got a lot of multicoloured rings. I mean, see, I've got 1 colour inside, 1 colour on the outside, and I do believe it's down to the purple. It's a nice effect overall, you know, I'm not complaining at all. So if I put it this way, let me see if I can hold it. That's a bit better maybe for you. But yeah, what do you think? It's fairly delicate actually, you know, it's quite toned down. I'm gonna have to make a very, very bright one for my next one to compensate. Right, I hope you enjoyed it, that you learned something. Please do subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I'm making a new video. And I'll see you all very soon. Thanks again. Bye for now.